Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Teague, salesperson with Fred Anderson Toyota in Raleigh, and your complete car buying resource. I have a winner to review today, the 2020 Corolla LE. Let's take a look. Toyota engineers had a really difficult decision on their hands. How do you redesign a vehicle that's already the best-selling car in the entire world of all time? This is the 12th generation Corolla. It's sold over 46 million units over the last 50 years. A little impressive? I'd say so. Let's inspect the front of Corolla here. First of all, it's got LED headlights, bi-LED headlights, and then LED accent lights in a J pattern here. It's got a trapezoidal grille, and it's a nice honeycomb shape, very bold. It stands out. It deserves attention. Now, safety's sake, this is the latest, the greatest, the flashiest. It will prevent accidents. Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. It's got radar cruise control, automatic high beams, lane departure alert with steering assist that nudges you back into your lane, pre-collision system with pedestrian detection in daytime and low lighting, nighttime. Also bicycle detection. It actually picks up bikers during the daytime. That is fantastic. Make sure the competitors that you're comparing this against have that same feature. It will save lives. Also lane tracing assist. It keeps you centered in your lane when you're going around, even turns on the highway. Road sign assist. It's a complete safety package. Again, make sure your competitors have that because we're very proud of this one here. Also, notice the placement of the radar. It's up high, closer to the hood, so it doesn't get affected by rain, watery roads, muddy roads. The Civic, not to pick on them too much, but theirs is way down low here. Imagine when it's a wet, muddy day, rainy day, it's gonna get affected and it won't work as well. This one here, Mucho Grande. We're testing this out right here at Umstead Park, my favorite place to review cars. It's like my review version of Disney World. The only problem is the Sasquatch overpopulation. Let's turn it around here and see how tight it turns. Impressive. Check out the sleek profile of Corolla. It's aerodynamic, it's got sleek, bold lines, very pleasing to the eye, also gives great gas mileage. Now a couple points here. Has 16-inch styled steel wheels, color keyed folding heated mirrors, color keyed door handles here, and then it's got rocker panel down here for aerodynamics, also for looks. The gas tank size, it's 13.2 gallons, and then a nice touch here, front and rear disc brakes for better stopping distance. One nice feature is that LE comes with LED tail lights and stop lights, faster response time. So if you stop fast, people behind you will know a little bit quicker. Could mean the difference between an accident and Murphy's Law. Now, it has a backup camera here hidden underneath the shelf to protect it from rain and snow. It has a black matte bumper, but it also has color keyed accent at the bottom here. It's a single exhaust with a metal tip. And then notice how the tail lights wrap around here so that it has great visibility from the back, but also from the side so other drivers can tell exactly what your intentions are. Now it's time for a demo. I'm going to back this Corolla up here, back that ass up, so you can see the LED tail lights in action and see what it looks like backing up. Check it out now, Funk Soul Brother. Check out underneath the hood here. Prop rod to hold up the hood. It'd be nice to see a hood blanket underneath the hood, but if you're worried about sound, this car is noticeably quieter than the 19. So test drive the 19 if you still have some at your dealers, then test drive the 20. You'll see you don't hear road noise as much, you don't hear engine noise, and you definitely don't hear wind noise on the highway. I encourage you all to check that one out. You'll be pleased. This has a 1.8 liter dual overhead cam, 4-cylinder engine, 139 horsepower. Last year's model was 132, so a little bump up there. You may notice it when you're driving. 126 foot-pounds of torque. It does have electronically controlled CVT. And then for suspension, it's got front McPherson struts, and then a rear multi-link suspension. Nice, precise, smooth cornering. You can hug those corners going around turns, but then nice, smooth gliding going down the highway or city roads. Cargo capacity, 13 cubic feet in here. Plenty of room for someone like me, and also your luggage, your supplies, strollers, baby gear, etc., etc. Golf clubs. Nice deep trunk space. The seats fold down. Not 100% flat. They do have a little bit of a hump there. Do the Humpty Hump. Let me show you around this side here. That's how they fold. Just about 100% flat. And then you can see into here. All right, now looking into the spare tire area here. Nice soundproofing material that actually fits the size of the tire well here, so you don't hear a lot of road noise coming from the back part of the car. It is a temporary spare, but it's the same 16-inch diameter as the other one, so it's not a true donut where it's going to wobble down the road or anything like that. So you got the peace of mind that's going to work. Forget about legroom and headroom. Let's talk about my gut here. I've been watching videos and my gut's getting way too big. No more pig gut anymore. So you'll be happy to know, so you won't have to stare at this monstrosity. I've started training, I've started working out, getting ready for my next Spartan race in the spring. You're gonna see a slim, buff reviewer pretty soon. At least I hope. Now, this is with the seat all the way back, so there's a good amount of legroom here. The seats, they're definitely not too hard. They're very comfortable, but they're not too soft where you feel like you're sinking into them, where you feel like the rigidity of it might give out after a few years, i.e. the Civic. And then very comfortable seat here in the middle. And then here, this is with the seat a little bit more forward and kind of reclined. You'll see that there's a lot of legroom here. Now let's look at headroom. What's up? Now let's look at headroom here. Good amount of headroom. Here's from a different angle. Very comfortable. I like that the seats are reclined a little bit, so you're not sitting too upright, but you're certainly not reclined where you feel like you're always having to relax too much. Is it possible for a car's interior to be both simplistic and also modern? Take a look at this, because nothing looks overcomplicated, but nothing looks antiquated or cheap. Very soft buttons, dials, and controls on here. Love that visibility in the front with that window cut out by the A-pillar. So much visibility. You will not see that in a competitor. Check that out against any other model that you see. Elantra, Sentra, Civic. Now this is the 8-inch audio screen here, Bluetooth, voice commands, Apple CarPlay, Alexa enabled commands. The seats are a nice comfortable fabric. They're two-tone. This is the ash interior here. Very classy, very stylish. Now, from the driver's side, check that out here. Does not have a power driver seat, although manually you can raise your seat and recline it, of course, but you can raise your seat actually quite far. So for those people shorter, it's not stopping. Whoa. Now, for taller people, versus the 19 Model 2, Toyota has lowered the seat just a little bit, and they've also pushed it back a little bit, so a lot more legroom in the front. Here's the view from the passenger side. Passenger seat does not have a height raiser or lowerer, as we'll call it. No lever there. Certainly no power driver seat. Nice soft touch controls. Nice glove box space. Let's check out in here. What? We've got the 12-volt circular port and also a charging USB port. The other one is actually underneath here. Right here, this is the data port. So you got two USBs. The steering wheel controls, they are not overwhelming, but most of the basic functions that you will need to drive and adjust while you're driving are right here to limit distractions. Thank you, Toyota. Really appreciate that. This controls the multi-information display. This is to pick up a call and to hang up a call. Volume, voice commands. This is your radar cruise control. This turns on the radar cruise control. Watch this. Now see by pushing this, it changes the distance, 3 bars, 2 bars, 1 bar, so that you can control the distance between you and cars in front of you, and it'll back you off. Lane departure alert with steering assist. Nice deep cup holders as well as bottle holders in the side doors. The electronic parking brake, whenever you put it in park, that's going to come on. That will be a big benefit. I know a lot of people who are used to no technology are having a hard time adjusting to this. Oh, it's just another thing to brake. Well, it's really nice. If you park on an incline or a hill, you're already going to have the parking brake on. And the brake hold, when you push this, it won't work right now because you have to have the driver's door shut and the seatbelt on, but it will actually hold you in place so you can take your foot off the brake and rest while you're at a traffic light. It'll take a little getting used to, but you're gonna love that feature. I love it on my Camry. Now, auto temperature controls here. 8-inch touchscreen, set up high so that it's close to the windshield where your eyes are looking anyway. You don't have to look down while you're driving. You can look up. Everybody look down. Simon says look up. Look down. I gotcha. Anyway, 8-inch touchscreen here. It's got Bluetooth. Let's go to menu. I'll show you the Apple CarPlay here. There's the Apple CarPlay. It's got Alexa enabled commands. It also has standard Wi-Fi Connect on it and Safety Connect. It will help you out if you're ever in an accident. They will send emergency personnel to you if you can't answer. They'll call your car if the airbags deploy. If you don't answer, they're sending people after you. Help is on the way. You can also track a stolen vehicle and get roadside assistance called. Lighted vanity mirrors with the sliders. Who doesn't like sliders? By the way, anybody know what White Castle is? I desperately wish I could have White Castle. I'm going to show you a couple features here about the 4.2-inch multi-information display. Could show you trip information. Settings: lane tracing assist, pre-collision system, road sign assist off. Now it's on. It'll pick up speed limit signs, do not enter, yield, and stop signs. I love the digital speedometer. How far till I run out of gasoline, yo? The car is very, very quiet. You don't hear too much road noise while you're accelerating. Now, if you accelerate fast, like a lead foot, you're going to hear it more. But that's going to sacrifice your gas mileage, so don't do that. Just be nice and gentle with the accelerator. Be normal. These aren't the most even roads either, and it just glides across the bumps. You don't feel any potholes. Not that there are a lot of potholes in this park, but you don't feel when a pothole or uneven pavement goes under your tire. It doesn't hit your back or your spine like we all know with cars. It's very comfortable. Great visibility. I keep talking about the visibility, but that is a huge selling point. Let's go around this turn here a little bit faster. Yeah, that hugs those corners really well. Thank you, multi-link rear suspension. Very nice. Very nice. What's up, Apple CarPlay? Great visibility from the side. Not too many blind spots at all in this car. You'll see when you test drive it. I want to show you how the speed limit sign indicator works here. Notice the speed limit is 45, but if you go past that speed limit, your speed limit indicator gets outlined in orange, just to let you know subtly that you're exceeding the speed limit. Be careful for safety and for tickets. Let's get on the highway. Let's see how it is accelerating to get onto a highway. last speed limit sign that it recognized was 55 miles an hour. Of course, I'm exceeding that because I'm getting up to the 70 that this highway is. I'm going to show you a demo for the lane trace assist when we get on the highway here. The way to get that to work is you have to have the radar cruise control activated and then lane departure alert also activated. That's lane departure alert right there, and then radar cruise is set up. So far, my impressions, the car drives great on the highway. You don't get pushed around by wind whipping between the trees on either side of you. You don't get pushed around that much by semis going past you, vroom, that kind of thing. I don't hear a lot of wind noise. I don't hear a lot of road noise. It's a very comfortable trip so far. Let's keep going. Got my radar cruise set again for 71, but it's got me back down to 67 because it wants me a safe distance. I'm going to take my hand off the wheel because we've got lane tracing assist going on right now. It keeps me centered in my lane. Look, Mom, no hands. Eventually, it will tell me to grab the steering wheel, but for right now, that's pretty cool. See how it does going around turns. Look, Mom, again, no hands. Still centered. Now it's telling me to hold the wheel. That is really good. Just in case you're distracted, it does work to keep you centered in your lane so you don't cross traffic or go off into a ditch or a big ravine like Wile E. Coyote when he's chasing Roadrunner with one of his Acme inventions or creations. Sorry. This is one thing that not a lot of people think about, but let's see how it does on an off-ramp when we're having to hug corners. Sometimes these off-ramps are a little bit more curvy than you think. Holla! Yeah, see that multi-link rear suspension, it holds the corner. You don't feel like you're going out of control. You feel like you're one with the road still. I know I feel like I sound like Mr. Miyagi or something like that. Yeah, very nice. Very good suspension, guys. Very good. Now watch here. The radar cruise control, full speed, which means it'll slow you down to 0. And see, I got my foot off the brake pedal now. The brake hold is in place here. And then when I push on the gas, it lets up. Really cool new technology. Because how many times have you ever been at a red light and your foot's on the brake and it would just be nice to give it a rest? Maybe you've got a leg cramp at the end of a long road trip. Brake hold will save you. It will save you. Boy, that sounds dramatic, but you know what I mean. Here's my Taj Mahal, guys. Come see Jeff Teague, Fred Anderson Toyota. Is that not a gigantic dealership or what? Holla. Let's just cruise on in. Notice the stop sign indicator says there's a stop sign there. Road sign assist, baby. Road sign assist. And I'll show you how crystal clear the backup camera is as well. I'm taking a video of a video that is disturbing. Crystal clear though. It's time for window sticker! Corolla LE Blizzard Pearl with ash interior, made in Japan. No safety ratings out quite yet, a little too soon. Gas mileage, 30 in the city, 38 in the highway. This is standard equipment on the left because it's a Corolla LE. The only optional equipment is that special pearl color. Then this is optional equipment that was added at the regional port for whatever region you're in. And then this one has a retail price of about $21,800. $21,800 in the house. Holla! Thanks so much for watching. Check out toyotajeff.com and order your parts and accessories. See you next time. toyotajeff.com. Check it out. Order parts and accessories. Very easy to do. Also, please subscribe to Toyota Jeff YouTube channel. And if in the North Carolina area looking for a new Toyota, come see me, Jeff Teague in sales, Fred Anderson Toyota. It's a lot more fun than being at the bottom of Buffalo Bill's pit, rubbing lotion on the skin.